Looking for a nice resort experience on a budget? Well, I have the video for you. Hi guys, Vanessa here and welcome to Passport Pages. And over the past 6 years, I have gotten some complaints that many of my previous top 10 videos have focused on Mexico and the Caribbean. So I've heard you, and today's video is going to review some of the absolute best value resorts, both in those areas as well as many other parts of the world, all for under $200 a night, many of them way under. And while some of the properties may not be as easy to get to for some of my viewers, these rates are so great that I think you can use the savings on flights and still come out ahead, all while managing to have a very high quality resort experience. So I'm super excited to share this first ever of its kind video for the channel. If you'd like to make this an annual thing, please give it a thumbs up and let's jump in. So while I am mixing things up with adding budget resorts all around the world, I can't neglect the areas we usually focus on because they do have some of the best options at incredible price points. So kicking off the list at number 10, we have Costa Sur Resort and Spa in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It sits on Highway 200, 20 minutes from the airport, just south of downtown Puerto Vallarta, and it has a very picturesque location on a quiet stretch of beach with beautiful mountains in the background, and there's a bus stop across the street, so in 10 minutes you can be downtown. The property spans 2 towers overlooking the Bay of Banderas with all the amenities between the two, so very convenient no matter which tower you're in. The 200 rooms have a lot of local charm, and something to note, some have been renovated and others haven't. You have 2 layouts to choose from, studios and 1 bedrooms, but both styles are very roomy with living and dining areas and ocean view balconies, and the sunsets at this property are amazing. For dining, Las Cascadas serves Mexican food, which rotates theming, which is a nice touch. Barefoot Bar is a large thatched roof bar with happy hour every day, and you can choose to dine either a la carte or an all-inclusive add-on plan. Although I would caution that it's pricey, and honestly, if you're traveling on a budget, I'd probably skip it. The main pool is ocean view and a really nice size, and then tucked in the back under palm trees, there's a quiet pool, which is a nice little haven. The beach is small with just a few loungers, but nice and secluded, which is a luxury in Puerto Vallarta. So overall, you get a great location, roomy suites, good food, secluded beach, all for an average $120 a night, making it my favorite budget resort in Puerto Vallarta. Now let's head to a very different part of the world, and coming in at number 9, we have the Holiday Inn Resort Baruna in Bali. This 5-star property is located just 10 minutes from the Bali airport and has the most immaculate grounds, and just a very modern and attractive property as a whole. The 193 rooms and suites are decorated in typical Balinese style and have fridges, DVD players, and a balcony or patio for each one. And the studio garden access is the best value in my opinion, especially if you're traveling as a group or family, as it has a bunk bed area and a nice patio or balcony overlooking the gardens. Staff here is a standout. They immediately welcome you with a drink and cold towel and always smile and greet you by name throughout your stay. Property amenities include 2 pools, the main one which has a swim-up bar and a family pool, and the surrounding areas do have loungers scattered as well. For dining, the Palms restaurant serves all 3 meals, and they have themed nights, and kids 4 through 12 eat free, another great way to save. And Envy is a more upscale option which overlooks the beach, and you can enjoy those Bali sunsets. The beach isn't the best admittedly, but still this place is an incredible budget option where for an average $110 a night you can stay in exotic Bali, where many of us couldn't afford otherwise. So truly a great hidden gem. Heading back over to the Caribbean at number 8, we have the DoubleTree by Hilton in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Centrally located in the Condado district, you're just 5 minutes from the beach, for which they provide a free shuttle, and with an easy walking distance to many bars, restaurants, and shops. And best of all, it's just 10 minutes from the airport and 8 minutes from Old San Juan, so a wonderful location for pretty much everything. The property itself is very attractive with tropical gardens, views, a lovely and inviting lobby, and the 184 rooms are spacious, modern, and have very comfy beds. And if you get a room on the higher floor, you get some really nice panoramic views of the city below. Most guests spend the day at their pool, which features a waterfall, and they have plenty of loungers and seating areas around the area. As I said earlier, no beach, which could be a deal breaker for some, but there is a shuttle provided to the nearest beach 5 minutes away. Dining is surprisingly good, with Cafe Pierre serving all 3 meals, and lunch is especially tasty. If you're looking at this place and thinking business hotel, that's because it was originally intended to be just that. But over the years, leisure travelers noticed that you could get a quiet, clean, comfortable, centrally located resort for an average $150 a night. And now they have more vacationers staying than any other type of guest. So don't overlook this place, whether you're stopping by on a cruise or planning a longer vacation, because you can get a really great budget stay in San Juan. At number 7, we have one of the lowest priced properties on my list and one of the best deals anywhere in the world, quite frankly, the Avista Hideaway Phuket Patong in Phuket, Thailand. This 5-star resort is located on a secluded hillside, 45 minutes from the Phuket airport, but if you want more action, they provide a free shuttle service to Patong, which is just 10 minutes away, so you get the best of both worlds. Everything about this property is just stunning. From the moment you enter their shrubbery-lined stone driveway, you'll see sculptures and incredible sea views surrounded by lush green hillsides, just so beautiful. Like the rest of the property, the 150 rooms and suites continue the modern style and gray and cream color palette, and all include mini bars and bathrooms with soaking tubs and separate walk-in rainfall showers. Just very nice rooms. Property amenities are very impressive, offering 3 infinity pools, and they're all very different. The main pool has a tiered style, the adults-only Club Vista pool has a wooden deck with hillside views, and then the Riverside pool has a swim-up bar with underwater stools. Their spa is a standout, offering Thai massages, of course, as well as outdoor treatment areas near the trees, which are especially relaxing. For dining, the Vista restaurant is very modern and upscale and serves all 3 meals, but the real standout is the Sizzle, which is their open-air rooftop restaurant, and you get amazing hillside and ocean views up there, and it's truly one of the best dining settings you'll find at any resort. One word of caution for those of you with mobility issues. Due to its hillside location, there are many stairs, so this could be an issue for some of you. But overall, for an incredible rate of $110 a night, you get a 5-star luxury resort experience with a very modern and upscale property, beautiful views wherever you look, and wonderful pools and dining, making the perfect romantic resort on a budget. Now let's head to Europe, specifically Cadiz, Spain, for the incredible Iberostar selection Andalucia Playa. Iberostar properties can be hit or miss, especially in terms of value, but this 5-star property is one of the best values anywhere in the world, in my opinion. Located on beautiful La Barossa Beach, 45 minutes from the Jerez airport, its beachfront location is one of its main draws, but everything about this property is just stunning. Designed in the local Andalusian style, with arches framing all the indoor and outdoor doorways, fountains on the lawns, a courtyard with shaded veranda, and you'd never know it was a big chain property, as they really did an impressive job designing it with a lot of the local Moorish heritage in mind. The 274 rooms are decorated simply but tastefully with earth tones and tiles. All rooms have balconies with either garden, partial, or full ocean views, and property amenities include a boardwalk to walk straight onto the beach, which is very large, with a beach club where a lot of guests enjoy lunch, and if you prefer pools, they have 2 outdoor options, a large main pool and smaller family pool as well. Dining is good and includes several restaurant options, with the standout being Carreria Restaurant, which uses a lot of fresh local ingredients in their dishes and serves local dishes as well. Their spa has great facilities and a nice treatment menu with many options, and there is a very good golf course adjacent to the property, and they offer discounts to guests, which is nice. And best of all, for an average $140 a night, you get a beautiful 5-star resort experience, so just an amazing deal in beautiful Spain. Back to the Caribbean for our number 5 choice, we have Bayside Boutique Hotel in Curaçao. So it's actually located on the gated Blue Bay Resort property, and it's 10 minutes from both the airport and downtown Willemstad, so just the most convenient location. And right off the bat, I have to jump into why it's such an incredible value, and that's mostly because you're just 1 minute walk to one of the best beaches anywhere in the world, especially for divers. You get a very calm and protected cove with rock jetties on either side, and snorkeling right off the beach is just the best. You got a dive shop right there, and the coral and marine variety is incredible. And if you get tired of the beach, you have the 18-hole Blue Bay golf course right on site as well. Inside, the staff is very warm and welcoming as soon as you arrive, very helpful as well, willing to stow luggage, make arrangements, just whatever you need. Like many properties on the island, it is a boutique resort with only 36 rooms, but they're all very lovely and very stylish, a really good size with incredibly comfortable beds. The TVs have streaming services, which is a rare perk, and great ocean views. Dining at the on-site restaurant is delicious, but I do encourage you to try the restaurants downtown, especially being so close. Willemstad is wonderful. They also have a pool, but let's be honest, if you're a beach person, that's why you come here. It's one of the best, and for an average $150 a night, you get one of the best beach experiences in the Caribbean. Now let's head to the Dominican Republic, and as I always like to remind you guys, if you're on a tight budget, try to avoid Punta Cana and instead head to the Samana area. Much better deals here, including our number 4 pick, Hacienda Samana Bay Hotel and Residences. Another 5-star property, it sits a little over a mile from Kayakoa Beach, right on the Santa Barbara Boardwalk, and a 10-minute drive from Samana Bay, and about 45 minutes to the local airport. And this place is such a hidden gem, especially on a budget. It provides the most wonderful experience, beginning with staff greeting you warmly with a welcome drink. They help you with any questions, even figuring out the local bus system to go into town, and the lobby is pristine, so a very good first impression resort. The 60 rooms come with a kitchenette, which has a small fridge, a 2-burner stove, and pots and pans and utensils, so another way you can save on a tight budget. And all 5 room categories give you a spacious and modern room with a terrace or balcony and great views. But for even better views, head up to their rooftop pool area, which is so amazing, very Instagram-worthy views, although they could use more shade up there, and the rooftop bar is very good and the most popular spot on property. Dining is great as well. Their breakfast buffet is a standout, although meals can be on the pricey side, so since this is a budget video, I suggest heading into town, which is really easy to do, and you can find many super cheap and delicious dining options there instead. But for an average $125 a night, this place is a great deal. You get a very new, it's just a few years old, attractive property with really nice rooms and a wonderful rooftop area, and best of all, excellent service across the board, which you really don't see much at this price point, bringing it in at number 4. Let's kick the top 3 off with another affordable 5-star property, a much bigger one this time, on the island of Crete in Greece, Lidos Beach Hotel. And this one is all-inclusive, which is just mind-blowing at this rate. So this is a big place, you guys, spread over 150 acres right on the beach, 15 minutes from the airport, and once you arrive, you'll quickly discover that there are activities everywhere around you. They have daytime activity program that rotates, 10 pools including an Olympic-sized pool, a splash park, 15 tennis courts, archery, bicycle rental shop, kids clubs, nighttime entertainment in their amphitheater. There's just a lot to keep you busy, but admittedly, it can feel a little overwhelming. The 647 rooms are very fresh and bright with floor-to-ceiling windows that offer either garden or ocean view options, and the marble bathrooms are really nice and luxurious as well. For dining, their main restaurant has a buffet with a lot of variety. Taverna Calypso has a more upscale and romantic seaside setting, and then and their Asian restaurant has amazing views. So, if you're looking to vacation on a budget and want a mega resort with a lot to keep you and a group or family busy, at an average $175 a night, this place is just an incredible deal in a stunning setting. The property is just beautiful, and you're on Crete, right? So just an amazing deal all around. At number 2, let's head to beautiful Belize and the world-famous Ambergris Caye, where you'll find the Gran Caribe Belize Resort. It's located about 10 to 15 minutes from the San Pedro Airport, and while most properties in the area are smaller hotels, this one feels more like a resort experience as soon as you arrive. You have a really bright and open lobby surrounded by several 4-story buildings, which are centered around a pool complex, so very on par with your typical resort layout. So there's 72 units, really vary in size, from a 430 square foot studio, which sleeps 2, all the way up to a 5-bedroom villa, which sleeps 10. And their whole motto is, this is your home away from home. So you have either a kitchenette or full kitchen and a lot of space, even in the smaller units. And the views, whether you get an ocean view, oceanfront, or beach walkout unit, are all amazing. Both the water and sand here are gorgeous, although the beach can get seaweed, which does get worse in the rainy season, so if that'll bother you, try to avoid that time of year. The pool complex consists of 3 pools. The main one has a lot of loungers around it and a walking bridge to the shallow section, as well as swim-up bar. The smaller pool, just a few steps away, is a little bit closer to the beach, and then there's a 3rd pool kind of hidden away on the northern part of the property, and this one's much quieter because I honestly think most guests don't even know it's there. Dining includes 2 on-site restaurants, with Rain being a standout, which mostly serves seafood, and it has a more upscale indoor dining area, as well as a more casual outdoor terrace, which once again has incredible views. So overall, for an average $175 a night, you get one of the bigger properties in this area of beautiful Belize, with beautiful suites and villas that have every possible size option, just so much variety, and the property itself is incredibly attractive with nice pools, good dining, and great beach where most guests spend the day. And let's be honest, Ambergris Caye is the real draw, but this is an amazing budget option to stay in beautiful Belize. And finally, at number 1, let's head back to Europe and the lovely country of Croatia, which has some very underrated beaches, and it's here we'll find Sun Gardens Dubrovnik. This 5-star resort property is just so incredibly beautiful and elegant, and a very good size as well, sitting about 30 minutes from the airport. They do offer transfers on the Dalmatian coast, and it has the perfect location with unobstructed sea views offering both direct ocean access and its own marina as well. This is another property with a lot of room size options, from standard 1 or 2 bedrooms to deluxe and club suites, all the way up to a presidential suite, but they're all very spacious with well-equipped kitchens and spectacular ocean views. And housekeeping here does a tremendous job, even leaving little extras each day like bottled water and chocolates. Tons of activity options here with water-based activities, tennis, soccer, 3 pools, which include an adults-only option, and each has its own bar and snacks. Something to note, the beach is a natural pebble beach, FYI, so make sure you have shoes on. Bars and restaurants include a whopping 16 options. You'll have to stay at least a week to try everything, so you'll be spoiled for choices. Since this is a budget resort video, La Pasta is the most reasonably priced option, with pizza, seafood risotto, and great views while dining. Although I will add the market is a must-try, if only one time, for the views overlooking the Adriatic. It's just breathtaking during sunset. So for an average $140 a night, you get a premium 5-star luxury resort experience with beautiful location, great weather, wonderful views, and lots of activity options. And it's very easy to get to Dubrovnik, which is such an amazing city to explore. So much to see and do. All of that making this my number 1 budget resort in the world. So there you have my top 10 budget resorts in the world. And as I said, a lot of the focus in my videos this coming year will be on budget travel options. So if that's something you'd like to see more of, please give this a thumbs up and make sure to ring the bell so you don't miss out on our new schedule of 2 videos a month. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.